Hey guys, this is Sean Hill, the Passive Income Coach, and I have some exciting news about Pegasus and an official launch date. But before I do this, I always want to give you time to read the disclaimer. All right, guys, let's get to it and do it. So this is the Pegasus, community chat group. Shout out to the mods in there. They do an incredible job, So this is one of the pinned chats. They just posted this today. And I'll just kind of read it for you. It says, you all know that we're still in the pre-launch phase. Adjustments may occur to make Pegasus more sustainable. So if you've kind of been getting, some of the pages loading slow or things like that, just understand they're still in pre-launch. They're still working things out. Sometimes I've been in there and read, some people, the deposits are not, kind of slow in getting there. So just be patient. I also have heard that, when you submit your support ticket, give them 24 to 48 hours to get to it. There's a lot of people joining, and as you can imagine, that can be pretty overwhelming. So far, as I've been in the chat group, everyone's issue has eventually gotten solved. So just want to kind of encourage you to that. Just be patient, and I can't promise you, but be patient. I really believe that'll get to you. Anyway, with that being said, the adjustments we have decided to apply will put an end to compounding. So minimum deposit system after official launch. The minimum deposit will be $300. So we've heard that before. Your next deposit must be equal to or higher than your previous one. So what is that? Let's read that again. Your next deposit must be equal to or higher than your previous one. So if you deposit $500, let's use that as an example. Your next deposit has to be $500 or higher. So I think that's a little bit different. I think there was some kind of formula where they said, the next deposit should be at least half and then half, Well, now we kind of going in the other direction. So the next deposit needs to be at least equal to or higher. Another reason that if you're looking to get in on this, and I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, but if you're wanting to get in, now would be the time, because it's just going up. Each account is limited. Here's a new one. Each account is limited to 10 deposit slots. So what that means is you can only, if you had, $5,000, whatever, $5,000, and you broke it into $500 slots, you'd have 10 of them. Once those slots are filled, whatever amount, 300, 5, whatever. Once you filled up those 10 slots, you have to, from my understanding, you have to wait till one of those expires before you can add another one. So let's keep reading. If you have no deposit slot available, you will have to wait until the first, well, there it says right there. You will have to wait until the first one is free of its 200 days before you can make a new deposit. You can choose when to use them. You can choose when to use them. Okay. And they give the listing a reason for the adjustments. One, we want you to withdraw your balance, also to pay the fee for the dividends. So I love their transparency. They're just look, we want you to withdraw the balance. Look, we don't want you leaving it on the platform. Get it off. That way you pay the fee, we get the fee for the dividends. It's off the platform. It's actually safer for you. Number two, remove compounding and reinvest risk from our calculations. So what I was understanding, what they're explaining in the group, and you can certainly join the group and get your own explanation, is that as it's compounding, it becomes a lot more complicated. Because it's a lot more complicated. And if you can imagine, as people are joining and everybody's compounding, it can make things a whole lot more complicated. I love that they like to keep things simple. Look, get it off. Just get it off. We don't need the extra 1.0% to be, from everybody. Just get it off. It's just a lot simpler. And give enough time for our traders to make profits by lowering the leverage average. Now, what I was understanding with that is that as they have more time, that the trade, if it's compounding, it almost kind of enforces the traders to make higher risk decisions. And so that they're not rushed, and I'm probably butchering it. There's a whole lot better explanation in the chat, but so to give them time so they're not rushed, so they can make good value decisions. That's one of the reasons why they're not wanting to compound, and they just want your money. Take your money off the platform. Now I always say that myself. The most dangerous place to have your money on is on any platform. Don't forget about Pegasus or anything else. Any platform that you don't control, that's dangerous. Understand, once you put that money on a platform, it's no longer your money. It may be your account, and you may have access to it. Ask the people that just went through the COTP and Swapnex, what happened to the money that they had on that account? Just reach out to them and ask, and then you'll understand whose money that really is, right? If you can't access the money, it's really not yours. It's theirs for that period of time. And anyway, this adjustment will apply to new deposits after the official launch. Any deposits made before, in other words, now, before that will continue until the end of their period. We don't care if we get less deposits as much as we care about the sustainability of our platform. I really appreciate that. That's looking forward. I mean, guys, I'm not trying to, pump these people up. It just is what it is, because it'd be easy to, encourage people to leave the money on the platform and just let it build and build and build. And then you run into problems. And then now people have money just left on the platform. It becomes more complicated. They're saying, hey, simple is beautiful. Let's kind of keep this simple. Let's move forward. Now, if they make a decision later on and do something different, that's them. But for now, as things are ramping up and they're really becoming a whole lot more popular, a ton of people are joining. Simple is beautiful. And we're trying to protect our investors from the consequences of the compounding effect. This platform is for the long run. We hope we can change your mind about the idea of getting in early. The official launch date, so this is kind of what I was bringing up. The official launch date is going to be June 6th, so it's not June 1st. The official launch date is June 6th. I cannot say this enough, how excited that makes me. Well, why does that make you excited? That means I was thinking the official launch date was June 1st. And so then the new changes with the dividends and everything would happen June 1st. But that gives us a whole lot more time to get in at a lower rate and to enjoy the dividends being spread out equally among all the members before it flips. And then the dividends will be weighted by how much you have on the platform. So, hey, I think it's great news. Until that date, the minimum deposit withdrawal will remain the same. Minimum deposit and withdrawal will remain the same, 50 and 10. Beautiful, beautiful. Get your money off. The minimum to withdraw is $10. They want you to take your money with you. And the minimum to get started is $50. $50. So anyway, those are the updates. I just wanted to give you the official launch date of June 6th. Changes are coming. Changes are coming. Imagine, woo, that's tough right there. Imagine if you started out with $1,000. Now your next deposit would have to be at $1,000. This is strategy now you may have to use, and I'm not telling anybody how to run their account or anything like that. But you may want to start out with lower amounts that build up, right? So let me give you an example. And this is just an example. Do what you want to do. So if I really believed in this platform, I could see that I would want to really kind of start adding more to it. Maybe instead of $1,000 deposit, and I don't know what kind of back end they're going to have to really enforce this. I don't know. It's just programming, so I'm sure you can program it. So if I see this long term, instead of starting out with 1,000, maybe I'll start out with 250. Then I have another 250, and I have another 250. So now I'm layering those in, but I'm also filling up those slots because maybe that's more comfortable for me. And whereas if I have 1,000, now I have to wait until I have another 1,000. Then I have to wait until I have another 1,000. Now I have to wait till I have this. So anyway, you do what strategy seems to work best for you. But now is a great time if you're going to, get in and try this out to really do it. Anyway, guys, I hope you got value from that. If you got value from that, give me those hearts, those likes, those thumbs up. That's always appreciated. What are your thoughts? Are you excited about the June 6th date, or doesn't matter to you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Put those in the comments. If you want to be notified when I go live and I share updates about Pegasus and all the other platforms that I'm into, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so you'll be notified. And then once again, if you want to, take part in this, Pegasus, my link will be in the description and in the comment. With that being said, this is Sean Hill, the Passive Income Coach, and I'll see you on the next video.